Well, hi everybody. I hope your January is going great. It is cold here, below freezing, down into the teens. Lots of frozen stuff. I thought this was going to be a kit that I was going to use more of a winter theme for, but this week is the week of my birthday. So I decided to pull out a kit that I had already foiled and a lot of pretty rose gold foil and gorgeous washi tape and make it all exciting for this week. And I'm not in the mood for cold weather kits right now. So, getting started. This is a kit from Petticoat Bandit. It is a digital kit that you can foil. You don't have to. I've pulled in some other pieces, the bow clip from the Creative Bee, some palm clip stitches from a clip I made, and then gorgeous stuff, foiled stuff. MWD Designs Co. Some overlays that I've made, some other little things I've made. These are from Simply Watercolor Co. All of these. Aren't they scrumptious? So I pulled these out, and they're available on her website under printables. So go check that out. And I am listing everything below just so the links are there so that if you're interested, you can look that up. Again, the kit, Petticoat Bandit. And of course, we've pulled some washi. This one is from Pekka Post. This one is from Naya Papery. And these two little bow washies here are from Inspired Life Studio. Again, they'll all be labeled down below so that you can look them up. Now, I don't know if any of those are still available or not. All of those right there are Simply Gilded tapes. So, going on, let's have a look at this gorgeous kit. I've had it for quite a while. And like I said before, I print multiples when I print kits. So this is probably a double that I did a long time ago. And I've used light pink foil. I believe what I did is I used light pink foils on everything and rose gold everything else. So if you're curious as to the foils, I am definitely mixing because it's hard to find enough when I'm doing stuff to kind of make it as foily, is that a word? As foily as I want. So let's get started. So I started out by placing the bottom washi. Now these are wide strips, so I ended up trimming a little bit off the bottom, which I did not show in the video. I will cut that part out. But it's gorgeous. It is a ribbon on a light background with lots of sparkle foil on there. And I chose to use one of the Stardust washi tapes from Simply Gilded to put above that. Now, yes, it was upside down, but that's okay because I like it that way. You don't have to do it the way it might have been intended. Think outside the box. That's my motto for the year. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish that up. I'm going to start this one the right side with the washi, and then I'll put the bottom washi from the kit down. Trim it up so that it's nice and neat. I just love this kit. I love ribbons. I think pink ribbons are the prettiest things in the world. I was not raised where I got to have a lot of pink in my life. I had a brother, we played trucks, stuff like that, and I didn't dress up all foo-foo in pink. It was more red, I guess, when I was growing up. I don't know why. Anyway, I guess my mother didn't prefer it, so I didn't get it. I'm choosing to use the date dots, whatever, from the kit on the day headers. I really don't know what to call those. The days of the week headers, I guess. So I'm going to place the dates on that. If those little tiny things are in the middle of the page, sometimes it's kind of hard to get to, I've noticed. And again, I got ahead of myself because it's much easier for me to lay down those labels up at the top for the weekday on the rounded Erin Condren columns. If I go ahead and place all of these, yes, look, one time, high five. If I place all of these headers down first, because it squares off the top of that box so that I can know where the left edge is when I place those stickers down. These are the Simply Watercolor Co. Digitals. These are the digitals that she has in her shop in those gorgeous colors. I think hydrangea comes to mind every time I see that. I'm gonna go through here also and do my banner for the weekend. That's the Naya Papery Washi. I wanted that pretty splotch there that was so prettily foiled. It's in a kind of a purple color, or I don't know, we used to call that mauve, maybe. I can't recall. Anyway, it's got some purple tones in it, so it went well with the kit. I'm trying to line up what order I'm going to put these in, and I'm for once not going to do it the same on either side of the middle, where it's, you know, I match each side. And this time I'm going to do it like a lot of the others of the Plan With Me's I've seen you girls do it. So I kind of had fun with that, because there was no need to be careful of the sizing until I, like, you know, got to the edges or something. So for some reason my scissors like to hold on to the little tiny snippets of tape that when I think I clean it off, you know, it still hangs on to a little bit. So I had a piece of that up under there I had to pull off. I'm going to use the Pack-A-Post tape here. I never hardly ever use Pack-A-Post. Here's why. I put everything behind me that I don't use a lot. And so again, out of sight, out of mind, as I'm preparing and prepping and getting ready to do these. If I don't see it, I won't remember it. So this time I happened to see it and remember it. And that's because I was rearranging all of my washi tape. Now, if you're curious as to how I do my washi tape, especially just the Simply Gilded at this point, I have a video that I just posted right before this one. That is a washi tape from Simply Gilded reorganization video. And what that means is I got 2 shipments of washi tape in either the end of December or the beginning of January, and then just recently, like a few days ago. And so I went ahead and I did a video showing how I organized my washi tape. Again, it's just for the Simply Gilded washi tape. So if you're curious about that, I'll link it below, and you can always look at my channel and find it, because it'll be one of the most recent videos I did. If you're looking at it at this January of 2020, that is. I'm trimming down this other washi tape from Inspired Life Studio. It was the perfect colors. I wanted to use that color, and I trimmed it down so that I could fit that little piece on top of the Stardust Simply Gilded tape in that white section, which is really transparent. I don't see a need to try to leave it open, so I wanted to go ahead and put a little bit more foil right in there, so that's what I did right there. So then I'm going to trim that off, make it nice and even, and then I'll be able to put down the headers that go along the top there. And I actually was able to do this just the first time. I think it cut all of that straight through. I need to repair my whiteout at the top there a little bit, but anyway, we'll finish laying down those headers. By the way, I was just noticing as I was recording some popping in the background. If you notice that, if you hear popping in the background, my fireplace is down here, and it is a stove, the kind that closes off the whole fire to the room, but you can still hear it. Occasionally I can hear it over my headphones. So that's what that is. Sorry about that. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down these boxes, the days of the week. And in one of my Plan With Me's, I realized I'd laid down the days wrong. I don't think it was this one. I really don't think it was this one. I think it was in one of my others that I started to lay things down wrong. And so sometimes I notice that when other girls are doing their Plan With Me's. And so if you notice it in mine, and I haven't noticed it and changed it by the time I've filmed the video and got it up, please tell me, because I may go back and find out months later that, oh no, I can't believe I did that. I think I even filmed this one. So let me know if you notice my mistakes like that, because I may not notice it. So I decided to use this little girl with the balloons, the full box, up here in my sidebar. And in the old Erin Condrens, this used to be a thankful thought or a quote box. It's still called a quote box by a number of ladies out there. And I've noticed that over, I guess, the last few months. I was trying to decide what to call that. So it's familiarly known as the quote box. So if you've ever wondered why, you might have heard that expression. That would be why. So I'm trying to decide headers at this point. What am I going to use for headers? Now, in this particular kit, there are 7 bow headers on my right hand of each of those 4 colors. So there's also a sheet, and you can print any of these or not print any of these that you want. But there's also the not confetti, the glitter headers in the left, which are not foiled. Well, I didn't like those colors particularly, and I needed to be able to use something I really wanted. I wanted it not as dark, maybe. I don't know. So I went with a lighter. I used these little light pink bows that were already foiled in the sidebar, and you'll see that I'll pick out some more to use in the main part of the spread. I really appreciate her foiling these sidebar stickers, the Monday through Sunday sticker, and then just the bow checklists. There, I actually thought of it. But they're foiled, and I love that about this kit. This kit, her kits, anybody who does kits that foils those parts, I appreciate that. I decided to go ahead and just white out the calendar at the bottom, because that's really ridiculous to have that there. And I'm going to put that full box. It looks like she's turned sideways and really, really tall. Is that? I just saw that. Oh my goodness, that looks weird. I put a bow header. I'm sorry. Oh golly, sorry y'all. I got so tickled I had to stop doing my voiceover. That looks ridiculous. I'm gonna change it. It just looks too funny. I will always see that every time I look at this spread now. I'm changing that. I will not leave that there. And I didn't notice it till just now. I'm so sorry. That was so weird. Okay, that's hilarious. I hope that didn't weird you out. I'm going to change it. Okay, I'm catching my breath. I can't quit laughing though, because it's hilarious. Anyway, I have chosen this, I want to call this a plum color out of the kit for the bow headers. It's a beautiful kind of a purpley mauve, maybe. I don't know what to call that color, but it is really pretty. And then I'm going to use some of the headers that are also in the kit that are not foiled. And then I'll just put a glitter overlay on top of that, a confetti overlay that's foiled. I'm determining now how I'm going to finish out my boxes. You saw me lay down that half, I want to call it a half box, but it's a scalloped half box from Simply Watercolor Co. right underneath that header. And I know I need a half box next because I just like the space of a half box, but I want it to have a little bit more room for a little extra note. So I decided to use these little flags or banners. They're just a small, kind of a petite one. Not too tiny. It'll add a lot of color and pretty to the spread. And as I go along, this particular recipe maybe for each day is what I'll include. Now, that full box right there is my favorite full box in the entire kit because of the pink bow. I love that bow. It's got everything I love in it. It's got pink, it's the bow shape, and floppiness maybe, is that, I don't know, the sheen in it makes it look like it's silk. Maybe that's why I like it so much. It's just gorgeous. So I'm going to put another one of the headers on top, and I'm going to put the scalloped half header, half box, that pretty little thing, up at the very top of the page. Pick out one of the little flags, and then a half box. And I end up whiting out all of this stuff every single time. Because of that, again, let's talk Aura Estelle and the A5 wide real quick versus the Erin Condren. Now for this year up until July, I had thought I would go ahead and continue to use my Erin Condren. I only heard back from a few of you, so let me ask one more time. If you haven't already mentioned it or told me your thoughts, are you okay with me going, instead of using the Erin Condren as my planner for the year, are you okay with me doing videos showing my Aura Estelle that I'm hopefully going to buy? I don't know if I'll find one yet, or be on top of it enough to actually pick one up this time. But if I am, would it be okay with y'all if I recorded the same style of setup, just not in an Erin Condren? I don't think it's going to make that much difference, because as I have watched other girls do their plan with me's in the Aura Estelle, the setup is the exact same, and I enjoy watching them personally. I don't know if you would. So that's my question. Let me know what you think. Now, I may stay with an Erin Condren. I may go ahead and buy the Aura Estelle if I can get my hands on one. I will, and try it out, because I like doing that kind of stuff. So my plan is to go ahead and purchase one. I already bought the inserts to print myself from Justinia Printables or the Planner Sophisticate. I don't know. Everybody changes their name so much I can't remember. So anyway, I have it. I will hopefully have it. Let me put it that way. So just let me know. I'm heartbroken that Erin Condren has changed. I'm excited that Aura Estelle has picked up where she dropped the ball. And so, I don't know. Depending on the new setup in June, July, whenever it'd be June, when Erin Condren comes out with her new planners setup, we shall see. So, and it may be I don't like rings as much. I don't know. Okay, Thursday, we're going to put this beautiful cupcake foiled full box. And no, I haven't had any cake for my birthday. Did not get cake yet. My husband and I are planning to, his birthday is the beginning of February, I think on the 3rd, yeah. And so we usually kind of go out to eat and do a big, birthday celebration, just the two of us, somewhere around the beginning of February. So that's when I will probably get a piece of cheesecake for my birthday. Anyway, I love cake, but I'm diabetic, so I don't get to do that. A cupcake might be okay, but I would prefer cheesecake. Anyway, gonna come through, pick up where I've left off with my little recipe for the day. You see that I've set it out on my finger. Sometimes I find I guess it depends on how my brain works one day to the next. It's easier for me to plan if I know what I'm using ahead of time and not have to fiddle around finding the sheet like, I'm doing right there, to find something. And I decided on this when you see me add yet another header besides the 3 that are already on the page, because I thought it needed it down there. And so that's why I added it. And I was okay with that. I think it looks pretty, so it's no big deal. Friday the 17th is my birthday, so I was the birthday girl, as it says in the full box there. I'm 56. I don't care who knows. I'm thankful to be the age that God has allowed me to be, and for all the years He's given me. So because of that, I don't care how old I am, and who knows it. I really love the little flags that are the checklists. I could not come up with that word. I don't know why. Because it's foiled. I love that. Now, I prefer it being a full box. Not a full box, like 6 you know, check marks on it, but a box where I can actually write on sticker paper, because I do prefer that. But because these were foiled and I really liked them, that's why I decided to use them. As much foil as possible was my motto. My life motto, I guess, is as much foil as possible. Again, I'm going to put that little flag, and I've got that little space at the bottom, perfect for this little scalloped half box. Sorry, my sleeves had to get pulled up, obviously. Going on to the weekend, I always want to add the full boxes because, well, they're just pretty. And I don't do just a whole lot of stuff on the weekends. And I have never found that I have run out of, you know, room, hardly, maybe once or twice, to make me quit doing a full box on the weekend, even though I have the banner at the top to take up a third of the room. So I just went ahead and put full boxes, the last two, down for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Gonna put the headers. I think I had decided, I was trying to figure out if I really wanted the same header next to each other on the weekend, and I decided it didn't matter. It looked okay. They're all right. I was trying to decide if maybe I should switch those out, but so they wouldn't be right next to each other, but I didn't care because it looked okay. Put some checklists down, and then I had just enough room for one of the little flags on each of those. Trying to decide on the colors for which one goes where. Isn't that pretty? That sparkled all nice. I'm going to pull out all the sheets that I don't need anymore, and then I'm going to go into the foiled pieces that I had set aside. I'm going to pull out this weekend banner, but I'm looking for a weekend banner, and you see that laying right there? There's a weekend banner in the kit. I didn't see it. I looked through that twice and did not see it. So I chose a weekend banner that, yes, I made myself. Put that in there until later when I noticed there was a weekend banner. So I'll switch it out later. Thankfully I saw it because I really like her weekend banners. I knew there was one in the kit. I just couldn't get my eyes on it. So these are the MWD Designs Co. icon stickers for social media like Facebook and Pinterest, Instagram. So I'm pulling out some of the Instagram, some of the YouTube, the videos, stuff like that. Get my January sticker up here for the month. And now I'm going to put the overlays. These are just plain Jane confetti overlays I made ages ago and printed them out, print and cut, foiled. I use them in almost every spread. They go a long way and they add so much. In fact, I think if I don't use these, I'll use the larger confetti ones. And I think for the money, if you're going to buy a foiled sticker that you want to add foil to your spreads, the overlays are the way to go. If you don't make your own foiled stickers, then I would say get overlays, because you can put them on any color. There's the weekend banner. Yep. You can put them on any sticker you want. Get them in so many different foil colors. So overlays on clear paper. Now that weekday that I just took off was on white, but this one, well, it is on white too, but it was so pretty. I wanted to go ahead and switch that out. I need to make some weekend banners on clear paper, because then all of the washi behind it would show up. I think that would be pretty. Love these floppy bows. Her kits are my favorite for the bows, the floppy foiled bows. I don't care if it doesn't even go with the kit. I will use those bows because I love them so much. I'm trying to decide what I'm looking at here. I think I might be looking at all those words, the scripts that are available on that page. And then look at all the icons she has. Yes, they're foiled. 4 different color backgrounds of foiled icons. So I'm pulling out the laundry that I did Thursday. I can't see what that is. Balloons for my birthday. I still can't make out what that was up there. So I'm just picking and choosing some of these to use. I'm trying to remember what day I filmed. I think it was on my birthday when I filmed this, so I should have remembered some of the stuff that I did during the week. I'm going to go ahead and choose which of the palm clips. Neither, I guess. I think I just went with that. And I thought that looked pretty. I'm pulling a pin gem. I thought that was sweet. It's got like purple in the crystals there. Oh, yes, I had forgotten to do the wiggle. We thank Viv for that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at all of that foil. That makes me excited to see that. Of course, the girl on the sidebar, I'm changing that right now as soon as I finish this voiceover. Here's the slow-mo, and we're going to get to see her in all her glory over there. Just concentrate on the foil and that big, pretty pink bow. I thought that really turned out pretty. I love the kit. I'm excited to get to use it. I had fun doing it. It was a lot of fun to do. And I'm having struggles with my phone, girls. I am not tech savvy. Therefore, memory on my phone is an issue. Let's just call it an issue, because I fight with my phone almost every day. I do my videos with my phone. And so trying to find room on my camera to make these videos is getting hard. I bought a lot of storage in the cloud from Amazon, so maybe that'll be the ticket. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all are an exciting group of ladies, and I'm really excited to be a part of your planner fun. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the month, and take care. Bye-bye.